And you can see it's pulling up to this traffic light. It doesn't understand the semantics of the paint on the line, painted lines on the road. And so it literally pulls in behind a parked car and gets stuck because it doesn't understand those scene semantics. Here's another one. This is one of my favorite ones from my time at a previous employer. Car pulls around the corner and you can see up in the top image, there's a woman in a wheelchair that's chasing a duck. She's got a broom in her hand. And when would you ever think to train a robot for a situation where there's going to be somebody chasing a duck on the road? And it's things like that that come up day in and day out when you're driving millions and millions of miles, and you have to be able to take care of all of those corner cases. So let's look at a few more scenes that came out of our work. When you drive around Google a lot, there's a lot of employees that like to play Frogger around the vehicles. I do not recommend this. Like, please be safe. This is an interesting one. There's not one, not two, but wait for it, 3 vehicles that all go the wrong way down the road in one intersection. This is one where a gentleman decides to give the car a hug because, you know, we should hug cars as we pass in front of them. I'm trying to illustrate through some funny situations and scenarios that this is a really long tail problem. And not only is the world complicated and complex in its own, and there's nearly this infinite set of permutations to deal with just in basic driving, but then you look at the other vector, which is the safety scenarios, and how do you deal with all of the different rare cases where you can't get data and you can't necessarily think of everything that could happen to be able to train a machine learned model, yet somehow you have to have a robot driver that can deal with it.